to fight against the Solarian Mobile Surface Supremacy Weapon. The sand cruiser Yggdrasil was actually the center of command and also the main secret weapon of the craft. Awakening from 500 years of dormancy, its true form appeared before us. Commanded by its... Excuse me, sorry about that. Commanded by its new master, the secret battleship stood before the mobile weapon with all of us inside of it. Oh, finally, yay! I'm sure there would have been extended cutscenes about that. Alright, we've activated the battleship after all that talk. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna finish this 2 tonight, but at least we can get started and then I can finish up this 2 after. Yeah, this is gonna be the last stream for about 2 weeks because I'm going to be going to Europe next week and I won't be back for another 2 weeks after that. Oh, it's going into super mode. What? Excuse me. Oh snap. That is a huge, gigantic robot. I like how it fits so nicely there. Whoa. Super Dimensional Gear, Yggdrasil 4. Whoa, that. Alright, transformation complete. Come on, monster, let's go. Whoa. So I can beat the Fort Hurricane from Solaris with my gigantic robot of doom. You're mere mosquito bites for me. Do I have any special? I can use the cannon. Should I use the cannon? Nah, I'll just use the regular attacks. Booster. Zero. My super robot. $4,116. Nice. Ow. 334. That was nothing. I could use the Yggdrasil cannon. Do it! It would suck if I missed. 99999. Oh boy. Ow. Ow. Probably don't need booster. You missed. At least he can miss. I really can't die, so I'm not too worried about what's gonna happen here. Hopefully I can solo this fight in about a few more hits or so. Okay, we got it. I could have just attacked twice and it would have been the same. Goodbye, Solaris Fort. You did you couldn't keep up with me. Do I get a level? Yes, Bart does get the level. Earth Mode learned by Bart. More talking. The Solaris mobile weapon was destroyed, which brought a sigh of relief to the continent of Ignis. Peace was signed, and after some 500 years of division, the land of Ignis once again became united. I know the frame rate was pretty terrible there just now. Excitement. Sorry, my voice is just crapping out here. Excitement spread throughout Ave, Nissen, Kislev, Shavat. The sky shimmered as if to celebrate. By the hands of Eli, Sitan, Tara, and Emeralda, the nanomachines had been dispersed into the atmosphere. That was when disaster struck. Our songs of victory were replaced by the sounds of total pandemonium. In the beginning, we had no idea what had transpired. We witnessed inexplicable phenomena. People from all parts of the globe began to mutate into abnormal forms. It seemed to be triggered when the nanomachines removed the limiter seal that was placed on humankind by Krellian in the past. The human form with its innate abilities released. What's going on? Oh, this doesn't sound good. That's when I remembered what Hammer had said back in Solaris. His words were, What becomes of the normal humans? Rutrow, everyone begins to transform. Anyway, we're back to these guys again. So they are naturally germinating because the resurrection of God is near. Those who will become the body of our servant. I never knew so many would exist, even without using the key. But some of them still have not yet begun to germinate. Are they not destined to be the flesh of God? Or perhaps those are the enemies of God. Let us reactivate the strategic points of the Soylent. At any rate, they are just incomplete mutants. They are useless now in their half-finished form. God's apostles. There cannot be any harm in having too many of them. I'm going to make up voices for everyone because I can't keep them straight at this point. Anyway, oh! Still regular cutscenes here. The chains that restrained humankind have been removed because of you. But that doesn't mean there is anything wrong with our plan. Everything is still under control. In the event of the explosion in the capital of Solaris earlier, I had set up a nanomachine virus to diffuse into the atmosphere. I knew they were eventually going to break the seal, but the time was a little close for comfort. The current mutations of the humans are an initial response to the virus. Once the virus we spread over the world germinates inside of the humans, they are no longer the same. They change into a controllable form. We need humans that do not depend on the key's invocation in order to awaken. In other words, a being to take the place of the original body of God. It's like a Trojan horse in this case is a referral to the virus type? Anyway, it's like a Trojan horse released at the time of the assimilation with God. I'm having a little trouble keeping up with everything that's going on, but I'm just gonna roll with it for now. A literal virus? But isn't it different from what they intended? Of course, we can't let them have it their way. The Ark of God is mine. Either way is fine by me. I will just side with whichever is the more certain one anyway. So the resurrection of God is at hand, so I'm not entirely sure what that entails, but can't be good. It's either good or bad, I don't know anymore. The Soylent System. A group of facilities formerly created by Solaris. This is the Solaris. These facilities existed all over the Earth. It is said that originally, these were used for biological experiments and brainwashing. The people who mutated into what were called wells, or the true forms of humans, gathered at these facilities. Oh, so gotta keep my. Some of the humans turned whales were attacking healthy humans and devouring their flesh and blood. That is because healthy human flesh and blood eased the pain of their sudden molecular changes and let them live longer. Their lives were so short. Soon after, several mutated beings started to seek the flesh and blood of the less mutated beings. This is very... The Soylent system divides and merges those mutated bodies on the molecular level. A set of facilities that recreate a more perfect single life form to be used as a weapon. There's a lot of concepts getting thrown at us now. This was the truth behind the Gazo Ministry's M plan. Feeding frenzy, huh? Interesting. Whoa. So this is the new body of God? They're all being absorbed into making a new body. And that's why the resurrection is near. So that's what the Soylent system was originally created to do. Go to those facilities, and you will be freed from the unbearable agony. So people gathered, seeking a fulfillment of this promise. There is salvation there. The news spread, although no one actually uttered it. Their mutated blood probably told such people to gather there. All those pieces of people. We went there to destroy the Soylent system. There, humans fought amongst themselves greedily for limited pardons to live. It was an ugly battle to keep on living, or so it may have seemed to the casual passerby. Yet another dungeon I don't get to do. Yay! Yay for me. But to me, they were desperately trying to live. It was each person's natural human form. There were the haves and the have-nots, and among them were some of my former friends from Solaris. They wanted our flesh and blood. They told us the haves should share with the have-nots. They asked if a have, such as myself, could understand their pain. I couldn't answer. No matter what I said, it would have sounded like a conceited have speaking. Even so, I wanted to relieve their anguish, and I decided to do so. Just like the person in the memory of my dreams, in the distant past. Then suddenly the system went out of control. The Sufo mass, a monstrous organism still in the process of amalgamation, broke through the barrier of the life support facilities and stood before us. No longer of human form, that which was once human began eating the people gathered there seeking relief. We had to fight it in order to save the people and in order to save him. The eyes of that which was once human looked at me, pleading for death, to take away the agony. Open the menu? Member change. Yes, I would like to open the menu. Let's see what we can... Let's change party to my dear friend Billy, who is higher level than everything else. This is my super party. I'm going to go into the menu and save right before this fight. If I can. We'll save here.